Hello guys, in this video we are diving into Axie Infinity and exploring how much you can potentially earn from Axie in 2025. I will answer the most popular questions like how to play, where to play, ways to earn passive income, what team to buy, how much you need to invest, how much time you need to dedicate, and how much you can expect to earn. You will get the answers to all these questions today in the next 10 minutes. Let's get started. You might have heard rumors about Axie being dead, but it's not that simple. Back in 2021, you only needed to buy 3 Axies to start earning, and you didn't have to think too much about the gameplay. However, the game has evolved significantly since then. Now each Axie has a level and you need to play with them to level them up. Plus, Axies now have evolution. In just 1-2 years, the game has changed completely. With all these changes and new features, more opportunities for earnings have appeared. The Axie team is working hard, launching more and more games where we can earn. The first and most popular game in Axie Infinity is Axie Origins, a card game with your Axies. To start earning, you need to build a team of 3 Axies. Each Axie comes with 6 different cards, each corresponding to a body part. With these Axies, you battle against real players in the ranking system. Your rewards depend on your ranking. Season lasts about 5-6 weeks and there are 4 different eras during each season, meaning you get rewarded at the end of each era. To maximize your rewards and give your Axies a good amount of AXP, you will need to have 20 Axies to maintain 30 stamina. Each battle costs you 1 stamina. Winning a battle in Dragon rank gives you 15 SLP tokens. Let's say your win rate is 50%. If you play 30 battles, that's 225 SLP tokens, which is around 40 cents daily for 2 hours of gameplay. If your team is strong and you know the strategies well, you could easily make it into the top 2500 and earn an extra 1 XS token every era, which is about $3. If you are really skilled and play daily, you could break into the top 1300 and earn 4.5 XS tokens per era, which is around $15. However, if you're willing to invest around $300-500 and you enjoy card game, you might even make it into the top 100 and earn 35 XS each era, which totals around $120 per era or $500 in one season. It's definitely achievable if you're passionate about this type of games, so consider investing in a strong team. But there is more to the gameplay. Playing also earns you moon shards, an in-game currency that lets you craft runes and charms. Each rune and charm provides different bonuses, and you can combine identical runes to increase their level. Runes are used on each Axie, and charms are applied to each card. These items are tradable on the Axie marketplace and are important for climbing the ranks. You can check the teams in the top 100 on the Axie.top website. Study them to build your own competitive team. Keep in mind that the meta can change with each era and each season. For collectors of Axies, gameplay is easier. If you own a collectible Axie with 3 to 4 good cards, you can morph your Axie to swap out cards and build your meta team. The benefits for collectible Axies don't stop there. If you own a desirable Axie but don't want to play yourself, you can rent it. For example, an original Axie might bring you about 20 XS each season. To rent your Axie, please message me on Discord or Telegram and we can find a player for you. Even if you don't have the funds to buy your own Axies, there is still an option for you. Many scholarships are available that require skilled players. Normally they pay more than half of all earnings to the scholar. If you can prove your skill, you can start playing with someone else's Axies. You can apply for a scholarship in the official Axie Discord server. In summary, Axie Origins is highly competitive, but as you can see, there are plenty of opportunities to earn. Whether you have a budget or not, if you know the game well, you could be looking for earning around $200 every 4 weeks. And if you don't have the money to invest, you can still play and earn. The next game we are diving into is Axie Homeland, which offers a completely different experience from Axie Origins. In Homeland, you don't need Axies to play, instead you need to own a land. Or you can apply to become a steward if you don't own a land. Land prices start at around $300 with different types available such as Savanna, Forest, Arctic and Mystic. Each type offers a different amount of daily excess earnings. For example, a forest plot costing $500 can yield about 0.139 IXS daily. This game is perfect for long-term investors looking for passive income. Imagine you have about $3,000 to invest in the Axie ecosystem. You wouldn't buy floor Axies as they are not very useful anymore. A smart move could be to purchase some lands and delegate them. The Cryptosys team manages both lands and Axies, so if you are interested in buying lands or collectible Axies and delegating them, reach out to me in Discord or Telegram. I can help you in choosing the right assets and we will handle the management while you earn passive income. Homeland is essentially a farming game where you develop your own land. You will need to build structures, harvest crops, craft items, sell those items, upgrade your buildings and much more. You can also use your own Axies in this game to significantly boost their AXP. Homeland is often referred to as an AXP machine, as you can earn up to 10,000 XP daily for 20 Axies on a single plot. To maximize rewards from your plot, you need to be active and complete various activities through the day. There are tricks to speed this process and reduce the daily time spent, but first you will need to upgrade your buildings. By completing simple tasks in-game, you can earn extra rewards, either 1 or 5 access. These tasks provide tickets for a daily raffle, which can potentially win you these rewards. On average, a player can manage 2 plots with about an hour of gameplay each day. If you own more plots and prefer not to engage in daily intensive gameplay, then delegating management is your best option. Not only does this game add utility to your lands, but it also provides substantial XP for your Axies. Additionally, it's confirmed that these lands will be usable in an upcoming Axie game, Atia's Legacy. My strategy is to acquire as many lands as possible before the release of this game, anticipating that land prices will significantly increase and become a central asset in the Axie ecosystem. The third way to earn in Axie Infinity is by investing in collectible Axies. In addition to the standard Axies, the ecosystem features unique limited edition Axies from various collections. These include the Summer, Nightmare, Japan, Shiny, Christmas, Mel, Origin and Mystic collections. Owning these collectible Axies allows you to earn slips. Each day, by praying or performing a daily check-in with your collectible Axies, you earn slips. You can use these slips to open pouches at the Garuda shop, and the resources you obtain from these pouches can be sold on the marketplace for additional income. If your collectible Axies are particularly desirable, you can further monetize them by integrating this method with the Origin game and renting your Axies for extra income. For example, purchasing an Origin Axie for $1,000 could yield 100 slips daily, which translates to about 40 cents in daily passive income. This strategy offers a dual benefit: direct earnings from slips about $15 monthly and potential rental income about $30 monthly if you choose to rent your collectible Axies. Another method for earning in Axie Infinity is by participating in the weekly bounty program. This program includes various tasks such as winning a battle in Origins, winning a battle in Classic, purchasing a Beast Axie and other activities. By completing these tasks, you can earn rewards around 1 access token each week. If you're active and you have some slips, because you will need them to reroll quests, you can try to participate in a leaderboard and receive some extra rewards. For example, top 70 receives 5 access every week. In this method, you don't need to grind, but you need to own some Axies to have at least $10 budget. To receive even more rewards, you can combine next method with Axie Origins and Homeland. This method consists on buying Axies with breed 4 or 5, especially with reptile points, and then level them up to level 20 or 30. In Marketplace, you can release your Axies and get memento. By releasing your Axie, you will lose him forever. There is no way to recover it. After releasing, you will get memento materials, and the amount will depend on Axie's level and breed count. The higher Axie and breed, the more memento you will get. Especially Axies with breed 4 and 5 are very valuable. Those memento materials you can easily sell in Marketplace. Players will buy them because these materials are used to evolve Axie's parts. Each Axie has 6 different parts, and each part corresponds to a class. Those parts will determine your potential points and how much memento of each class you will get after releasing. But before releasing your Axies, you need to read more about how it works, because if you choose bad Axie to level up and release, then the chance to lose money is high. But if you know what you are doing and you are good with calculations, then you can earn from 50 cents to $2 from one Axie if you level him up to level 20 or 30 and release. In this method, you need to have a budget from $50 to buy Axies and then use them in Homeland to level up. In AxieHomeland.com website, there is a free memento calculator where you can put your Axie's potential points and get the memento amount that you will receive. Another way to earn that most people overlook is flipping Axies. Just like flipping sneakers or NFTs, a lot of players panic sell their Axies when the meta shifts or when they need quick liquidity. That's your chance. You can find underpriced Axies with strong parts or combos and resell them for profit. For example, someone might list a Rage Beast for $15 when it's easily worth $25 if Rage is meta this era and the Axie is high level. Now that we have part evolutions, collectible Axies and nightmare event ongoing, there are a lot of opportunities. You just need to understand the market. Same goes for runes and charms. Players who grind and craft often list there quickly for low prices, especially at the start of the season. So if you're active in the marketplace and understand the meta, you can make good income. Just make sure to double check listing and use filters to spot hidden gems. I have made around $500 from one Axie, got lucky and bought the good Axie and turned it into nightmare, but this method is dangerous. With some Axies I lost my money because no one bought them, so be careful. Now let's talk about breeding, one of the oldest ways to earn in Axie Infinity. While it's not as hyped as before, breeding can still be very profitable if you know what you're doing. The key is to breed Axies that match the current or upcoming meta. For example, if a poison comp is trending, breeding poison reptile or plant with the right parts can give you a solid return. Each Axie has a limited number of breeds, and the more they have been bred, the more expensive it gets. So ideally you want to start with low breed count parents and aim to sell babies that are competitive right out of the egg. You can even hold the babies, level them up, evolve their parts and sell them later for a bigger profit. Breeding isn't just random anymore, it's strategic. You need to watch the market, check which Axies are in demand and use tools like breeding calculator to plan everything. If you time it right, breeding can bring you around $15 profit per Axie, or even more if the meta shifts in your favor. In conclusion, Axie Infinity has evolved after the 2021 bull run. The Axie team is hardly working and giving us updates every week. This level of activity promises well for the future of the Axie ecosystem, and as you can see, there is a lot of space for Axie arbitrage and earning opportunities. I am very optimistic and believe that Axie has the potential to skyrocket, especially in the upcoming month. They have announced the launch of the new MMO game this year, which will support mobile devices and offer extensive interactions. We are all very excited about it, so don't forget to join our community to stay updated on all Axie news. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.